Have you ever experienced something that you couldn't quite explain that could be considered supernatural?
Yes, I was in my apartment in Indianapolis. I went to go do laundry. I turned around. I went to go switch out the what do you call it? The clothing. Turned around the corner and there was a girl there that looked like she just came off of a mortuary table or whatever, decomposing. Everything scared the shit out of me. And she was like, "You need to try harder." And I was like, I was able to discover like her name, her everything. She was bound, raped, drowned, pregnant. Her name was Samantha. Later that evening, I was sitting there doing my cooking or whatever, listening to tarot cards, and she came up. So I was like, oh my God. And then my ex-husband, who was sitting on the couch, he's a white guy. He was like very, very bright and red and ran to the bathroom for hours. So I was wondering what he had to do with that. So I put it out on Twitter. I was like, listen, I'm a spiritualist, this girl, yada, 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 whatever, whatever. Hopefully it helps somebody. However, you'd have to know the whole backstory, but it was just like kind of weird how that had happened. Also being here, like graveyards, like I smoked weed with my friends, like across the street, we were at the graveyard, and all of a sudden I see three spirits coming towards me. My friends like, do not look at them because the minute they see that they could see you, they will start following you.
Okay, so question. Take it back to when you were doing your laundry, you saw Samantha, and then when you saw these three spirits, like, are they translucent? Are they solid? Are they, like, what do they look like?
Alive. To me, they looked alive. Also, one of my friends, I was staying at the courtyard because my ex-husband has been chasing me all over and gang stalking me. I see you guys. Anyway.
They're after him. They're after him.
Confirmation. Right? What had happened? What was the question again?
Like, what do they look like? Completely solid, like you and I, or a
Like
little
solid. Like the girl freaked me out because she looked like you, but like decomposing. Like I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Okay, so in that moment, were you scared? Were you intrigued?
Yeah, I was freaked out, but I was like, at the same time, I knew she needed help. So I was just like, because I talked to my friend who was spiritual, and he's like, she wants your help. She needs help because she kept saying a White House, watermelon field, or not watermelon fields, a White House and a well. My ex-husband was born in Blythe. His grandfather owned watermelon fields.
Oh.
So I was like, I don't know the connection, but there's always something like, so many years, like I was in Arizona, I was getting on the train one morning, and this man comes with a bucket of chicken, and he's like, do you want some? I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I don't eat meat. So I'm standing there, he's feeding the pigeons, whatever. Then next thing I know that they should be around him, they were surrounded around me. I was like, that's weird. Got on the train, and then every time I get a premonition, it's like my body will take over, like this like enveloping, and I got that feeling, and I was like, okay. So I went to my job interview, came back, missed that train right in front of my face. I was like, damn, I was so mad. Then I go further down the line to go get some food at the gas station, and I'm waiting for this train, and some guy off the bus runs up and he's like, oh my God, there is no train, there was an accident, a pileup. And I'm like, I felt that, I knew that was coming. Also, I can smell death on people. And
Like, you know when their time is coming to die soon? Or
illness, death. It smells like death. Like, I don't know, but it's a smell. Like you're not doing well and you better go see a doctor or something. And spirit will bother me sometimes, like, or whatever. So I was on the train and they kept bothering me about this man. And I went up to him, I'm like, listen, I don't know what's going on, but you might want to see your doctor. Just saying.
what was his reaction?
He was like, oh, okay, ma'am. I was thinking I need to make an appointment. I'm like, you need to do that ASAP.
Crazy. Okay, do you smell anything on me? Am I okay? We're good.
No,
Okay. And
you know, certain people, and it's very far, it's like a smell. And I'm like, ooh, like.
so fascinating.
And
So
one man, I smelled him before, and he actually told me he had, what was it? Butt cancer or something, anal cancer or whatever. And I was like, oh my God. And I felt bad for him because it didn't smell like he was doing well.
okay, so you've had some experiences, girl.
All the time.
What do you think happens when we die?
Oh, I've died and come back before. And they have cars, they have life over there. I was with my grandmother, the wind was blowing, I'm kicking up dirt, and we're walking, and then she stops me and tells me, you have to go back. I'm like, what do you mean I have to go back? And she's like, you have to go back, you're not done. I will be there with you every step of the way. And I was crying like I would like say goodbye to her, like cheeks were touching, you know, it just felt so real. So I don't know what goes on over there, but there's more. That's all I know. That's
And what had happened to you at that time physically for you to have that near-death
I
experience?
had hysterectomy and ovary removed, and they cut an artery, so I was bleeding out. So I actually died. They resuscitated me, but in that interim, I went somewhere else. And I mean, everything got black, everything got quiet, and then I was like on Earth again. I don't know how to explain it. It was so strange.
Crazy.
And,
You've
I
explained
mean,
it
she
pretty
has
well.
Cars, there was freaking cars over there. Like I was just like, it looked like here, like everything. Like that's why I was confused. I was like, what do you mean go back? Like, what are you talking about? Like
Oh my goodness. Okay, and lastly, you go by the name 11. Where does that stem from?
Star Seed 1111 because I believe in star children, earth angels, what do you call them? Light workers. I believe I'm one of those. My life's always been different. My blood
Amazing.
type's actually very rare and different. I believe in the Pleiadians. I believe a connection to them. When people ask me where you're from, I want to say between Sirius B and Vega. You know, the Seven Sisters. That's my home, but you can't say that shit. But yeah.
You can say it. Stretch their imaginations a little
Yeah,
bit. That's
what
why
do you
you're
mean by
here.
that? I'm not from here. Like I feel like earthing is hard.
Yeah.
Understanding humans is hard. Like for me, everything's been different. I just stayed quiet about it because I'm like, people will think you're crazy.
I don't
But
think
in
you're
my
crazy,
heart,
11.
I know that the whole idea of that everybody being 100% human and like no, what do you call them, hybrid humans existing, I don't believe in that.